our relationship, probably for the first 5 to 7 years, was brutal. I mean, it was a lot of questioning. Why am I even here? I mean, even when we got married, it was like, are we doing the right thing? Kind of situation. And whereas now it was like, oh yeah, we needed to go through all of that to get to where we are now, to get to the good stuff.
Yeah, the good stuff.
And it's possible that your two souls in a past life didn't reach where you guys have reached now, right? Like you might have left off, or I don't know, not even been in each other's lives at the end of your lives, past life. I don't even, it sounds weird, but you didn't get there. So you picked up your two souls picked up this lifetime where you left off, and you've made it. Now you've helped each other, right? Make it through that tough time to get to the good. So which is beautiful too, because that means like in all the lifetimes, your two souls have been trying to get to this place, right? Like this healing place, this communicative place. And now you're there. And that's awesome.
Right.
I love, And so here's the thing that doesn't resonate with me with twin flames is the splitting of the soul, and it's one soul being split. And so he has a part of my soul, and, that just doesn't resonate with me because, like you said, our two souls, we are two separate people, two separate souls trying to help each other evolve. And so, but then, we look at actual human twins and they are like two of
literally,
split into, or one split into two.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It doesn't resonate with me.
I mean, and I understand the concept of twin flames, but like in what I've heard and what I've researched, is like the two souls need to be united to be complete. And that's kind of what doesn't resonate with me. And maybe that's because maybe I don't have a twin flame. I don't know. But like, I'm like, I don't think you're missing anything. I don't think right. That you're not seeking it. I don't know, that you don't need the other to be the
other half to feel whole.
Right.
Yeah. You don't, you need, or to be the sense of complete.
Exactly. So, but maybe I'm just getting caught up on the whole, like, you complete me thing, like, which I just can't stand. So maybe I'm getting caught up on that. That's one of my hangups. I know.
Complete me.
Complete me. Oh my
God. What we've been discussing in the school of thought of soulmates, we would call this our primary, right? So our primary soulmate, which doesn't have to be a spouse, but I would say what we've been taught this whole time is this is what you would refer to as your primary soulmate. But it does talk about that primary soulmates can be a best friend. It can be a platonic relationship. It doesn't necessarily mean it has to be romantic, your spouse, but this is probably more of the traditional sense, if you will, of what we've been taught. So this would be the school of a primary soulmate, the thought process. And then as we were discussing before, we have the companion soulmates. So the thought process of there being other souls in our lifetimes, our experiences that we also bond with. This would be a more of a smaller circle of group of people. This would be a Marlena for me, a companion soulmate, a best friend that is just part of my journey that I need to be in my life to help me teach and evolve and learn lessons. And we complement each other very well. So I know for me, and Marlene has said the same thing, I feel the same. She's definitely a companion soulmate of mine.